people's right to speech, right?
Right. So they're only able to do this and pass these laws because we are using, we're identifying ourselves with this, and this does, I'm sorry, I know you don't believe it, but this goes back into we're identifying ourselves with their documents, their creations. When you look into what citizenship actually is in the paperwork for what a citizen is, you're basically a ward of the state. You're a federal employee type shit is what it boils down to. You're a created entity, not your body, but what you're using to identify yourself with. All those documents are created by the state, or for you a province or something like that, right? Some local municipality creates your birth certificate and your ID and your licenses and your gives you permission to do this and that and another thing. They've created all these different ways for you to establish yourself in their jurisdiction with their entities, things they created. The whole system they created is governed by them by law. But statutes, like here we have statutes and codes, and that's what we call our laws, supposedly. But
Yeah.
in corporate law, that's what they use for their internal structure. In corporate law, when you go and you actually study corporate law, all of the bylaws of running a corporation, those are codes and statutes. And it's awfully ironic that the quote unquote laws that are governing us right now are all codes and statutes. But there's also a whole nother layer of federal law that exists without that, and that's the republic. We have the Pledge of Allegiance over here, right? And it says right in it, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Of means America created the United States, right? I don't think that's true. I think it's a crown, you know, Great Britain, whatever, whoever, you know, London. Call it London, the center of banking, right? Uh, they bailed us out when the government went. I think it all boils down to Freemasons versus Illuminati, good versus evil, and maybe what we did here was set Israel up for the okey doke. You know what I mean? Like, go get them, Tiger. We got your back. Type shit.
Yeah.
Send them in there. Get them all riled up like, yeah, you got the entire United States military at your back. You're untouchable. Nobody's going to mess with you. Look at all these bases we have around the Middle East. Don't worry about it. Just act with impunity is what we encourage them to do without saying so, right? And then they went and they bit the hand that literally fucking feeds them. I mean, the whole, like, 20% of the world's supply of oil comes through that waterway.
That didn't work, muchacho.
Period. Guess whose 20% that is? A lot of that goes to expect gas to quadruple in the near future. It is not going to cool off in a couple weeks.